Welcome to Tuition by Steph Maths Live, except today it is not live. I had a request about doing percentages of numbers, and some of you will know that we already did percentages, decimals and fractions, the links between all of them, and we also did fractions of numbers, but we didn't have the opportunity to do percentage of numbers. It's something that is only practiced a little bit in year 6, but you'll need not only in secondary school but in wider life. So thank you for the person that requested it, and we'll definitely have a go. It's going to be different obviously from Maths Live because you can't participate as live as it's going along. What we'll do instead is after I've done some modelling and I give you a challenge, you'll be pausing, you'll be having a go yourself, and then you'll press play to see if you got the answer and looking at my method. So, percentage of numbers. We know 100% means you give it your all. You've got 100% of the marks, okay? 50% is half, so if you eat 50% of the pizza, you have eaten half the pizza. You can also know what 25% and 75% is with a quarter and a third, but those are actually not important when you're doing percentage of numbers. The two most important percentages you need to know are 10% and 1%. You need to be able to find 10% and 1% of a number in order to work out the percentage. When you're finding 10% of a number, that actually means that you're dividing it by 10. And if you're finding 1% of a number, that means you're dividing it by 100. So for example, if you're finding 10% of 526, you divide it by 10, which is 52.6. Same number. If you're finding 1%, you divide it by 100, which is 5.26. Now, there's your 10%, there's your 1%, and you can use that to find any percentage now. You could find 53% because you'd want 5 lots of this, and if you do 3%, 3 lots of this, and it'll give you the whole percentage. So, let's do some modelling. So, I might need to find 24% of 732. So this is what I do. Immediately, I want to find 10% of the number and 1% of the number. My number is 732, so 10% is 73.2. And 1%, I do my 2 jumps, which is 7.32. There we go. So I've got my really important numbers now. I'm not finding 10%, I'm finding 20%. So I'll need to times that value by 2 to get 20%. I'm not finding 1%, I'm finding 4%. So I'll need to times that value by 4 to get the 4%. So let's do the calculating. So 73.2 times by 2. So 2 2s are 4, 3 2s are 6, 2 7s are 14. So that's 146.4. Okay? So I now know that 20% of 732 is 146.4. To find 4%, I do this. So 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 7 4s are 24, but I want the 1, so that's 25. So 4% is 25.28. Add those together. My place value isn't very good, is it? So I want my 8 there, my 2 there. Can't get lazy when you're working it out. You have to put it all in the same column, otherwise it's easy to make a mistake. There we go, that's much nicer. You need to add these two because you've got your 20%, you've got your 4%, add them together and you'll get 24%. So 8, 4, 5, 6, 6 plus 5 is 11, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 24% of 732 is 171.68. Okay, I'll show you another one. It doesn't matter how big the numbers are. You could be finding the percentages of something that goes to the thousands and the 10,000s, but as long as you can find 10% and 1%, absolutely fine. So now I'm going to find 48% of 129. Okay? So I need to find my 10%, I need to find my 1%. 10% of 129 is 12.9. 1% of 129 is 1.29. I don't want to find 10%, I need to find 40%. So I'll end up timesing that by 4. I don't want 8%, I do want 8%. I don't want 1%, so I'll times that by 8. And just getting that written down there takes it out of your brain. It takes it out of your brain, puts it on the page, and it gives your brain now the opportunity, the space to do the calculating. If you keep all of that in your head, it's gonna be too hard. So we now need to do 12.9 times by 4. So 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27, 4 9s are 36. Don't forget my decimal point. 2 4s are 8, so 9, 10, 11. And 1 4 is 4, there's 5. So 10% of 129 is 51.6. Then we do 1.29 times by 8. 9 8s are 72. 2 8s are 16. 9 8s are 72. I'm trying to get confused there. 2 8s are 16. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And 1 8 is 8, 9, 10. So 18%, so 8% is 10.32. Adding those together, again, my place value is not great on here, is it? There we go, that's nicer. So we've got 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 and 6. So 48% of 129 is 61.92. And you know that's correct because 48% is nearly 50%. So roughly half of 129, 61, yeah, it sounds correct. Right, your turn now. I'm going to give you a percentage of the number that I'd like to calculate. I would like you to find, 33% of 159. So press pause now, have a go, and then when you've finished, unclick pause and I'll show you the method. Okay, so you should have unclicked pause then. So let's find 10% and 1%. 10% of 159 is 15.9. 1% is 1.59. We don't want to find 10%, we want to find 30%. We'll need to times that by 3 and we'll need to times this by 3 because we want 3%, not 1%. So 15.9 times by 3. 1 9 is 9, 2 9s are 18, 3 9s are 27. There's my decimal point. 5 3s are 15, 16 17. And 1 3 is 3 plus the 4, so that is 47.7. Now 1%, so 1.59 times by 3. So 9 3s are 27 again. 5 3s are 15, 16 17. 1 3 is 3, 4 equals, I'm going to do the place value correctly, so 7.4. Do you notice that you've actually just put the decimal place one way? But I didn't want to show you that straight away. I didn't want to confuse you. I want you to keep practicing, find 10% and 1%. So there's 7, 14, 4 and 4, 7 and 4. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the 1. And then you've got your 4 and your 5. So 33% of 159, if I can squeeze that on, is 52.47. Well done if you got that right. Well done if you just gave it a good go and you're getting close. Even if you're just able to find the 10% and the 1%, if you're able to do that, in a lot of cases you've done the hardest part. It's just then getting the hang of the calculating, the multiplying, which is completely separate. So let's try one more. I'm going to get you to find 74% of, let me think, 529. 74% of 529. Press pause now and give it a go. Okay, so let's see how you did. It's 10% and 1%. So 10% of 529 is 52.9. 1% of 529 is 5.29. We don't want percent, we want 70%, so we will end up timesing that by 7. We don't want 1%, we want 4%, so we will be timesing that by 4. So 52.9 times by 7. So 9 sevens are 63. Oops, wrong way. Okay. 2 sevens are 14, plus the 6 is 20. And 7 fives is 35, 36, 37. So that is 370.3. Big number to start. Okay. And then 1%, we need to do 4 lots of our 1% to make it 4%. So 9 fours are 36, 2 fours are 8, 9, 10, 11, 5 fours are 20, plus the 1 is 21, so it's 21.16, squeeze that 6 in the end, so that's 64.1789.3. So 74% of 529 is 391.46. Well done for taking part and really giving that a go, especially if you've never seen that before. Thank you for the recommendation, whoever asked me to do it, and you know who you are. If you have a topic that I've not done yet, if I can't put it into my Maths Live, maybe because it's quite a short topic, send a request through and we can do something really quick like this. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.